Hello friends, are you looking out for a list of things to carry on a self-drive road trip to Ladakh or Spiti Valley or Zanskar Valley or any other remote place in the Himalayas? Well, I'm sure that you want to go well prepared for your Himalayan trip to handle situations like this or this or this or even this or oh my god, this as well. Yes, my friends, such things happen on your trip to these remote corners of the Himalayas, but don't worry, you are at the right video channel. In my last video, I talked about 7 most important and practical tips for a self-drive trip to the remote corners of Himalayas. In case you have not checked it out, I will strongly recommend you that you go and check out that video. But today in this video, I will focus on the list of things that you must carry on a self-drive trip to Ladakh or Spiti Valley or Zanskar Valley or any other remote corners of the Himalayas, so that it helps you avoid getting stranded in the middle of nowhere. I'm sure that this video will prove very helpful and useful to you in shopping the right set of items and tools for your upcoming trip to the Himalayas. So let's get started. Well, nowadays many people are interested in making self-drive trips to the places like Leh Ladakh, Spiti Valley, Pangi Valley, Zanskar Valley or other remote Himalayan regions. Availability of self-drive rental cars have made it much more easier to rent an SUV and explore some of these remote Himalayan regions, even for those people who have small cars on their own. One thing is common for all such folks, that they are eager to know about how to prepare their cars for such self-drive trips to these remote Himalayan regions, or what things that they shall carry on such trips. So friends, I have come up with a list of 40 items that you may need for a successful self-drive trip to Leh Ladakh or Spiti Valley. These items will help you mitigate the risk in a no man's land where help is very hard to come by. The majority of the time on a Leh Ladakh trip or a Spiti Valley trip, you may be on your own. Hence, it is very vital to be self-prepared and ready for some DIY stuff with your car if something goes wrong over there. Some of the items that I have listed seem overkill to you, but keep in mind, in the remote corners of Himalayas like Ladakh or Spiti Valley or Zanskar Valley, finding a mechanic is one thing, but that mechanic having a spare part for your bike or a car is totally another thing. The latter is what make you stranded most of the time. Hence, if budget is not a constraint, it is always better to buy and carry all these items than being stuck in the middle of nowhere. Well, I have categorized this list of things to carry in various categories. This categorization will help you understand why I recommend the item and where it might be needed. However, please keep in mind that some of these items may overlap between various categories, so be aware of not missing such essential items. Let's look at them one by one. The first category is puncture repair and battery issues. The most dreaded thing that can happen in a remote corner of Himalayas like Leh Ladakh or Manali Leh Highway or Spiti Valley is that a puncture or a flat tire, or you may run into battery issues like battery going dead. You must be prepared to repair or overcome these situations so that you are not stranded in the middle of nowhere. This list of items will help you in this category. Number 1 on the list is basic toolkit like jack and spanner should be there, and I don't need to express the reasons why it should be there. Number 2 on the list is air compressor or foot pump. It is one of the most important things because with sharp stones, it is very easy to puncture your tire, and hence a heavy duty metal based air compressor or air inflator will definitely be helpful for you in such circumstances. Do not go with those cheap plastic ones because they may not be helpful. Number 3 on the list is puncture repair kit, including some tube patches. It has saved us numerous times, but you should know how to use it, so have some trial practices when you are at home. Number 4 on the list is puncture sealant kit. It is really amazing to see when a puncture is there and beyond repair, you are left with no other choice but to use something like this. It can help you buy some time and may help you reach some safe place. Number 5 on the list is hydraulic jack, and it will be very helpful in saving some energy levels for you. Well, next on the list is spare tire in addition to stepney. It has happened to me couple of times that both my car tire as well as stepney has gone flat, and carrying the spare tire has always helped me. Similarly, you can carry a spare tube as well. Next 3 items on the list is tire removing lever, spare tire walls, wall tube removing key. Number 11 on the list is jump start cables. You may not know how they can come handy for you or maybe someone else who is stranded in the middle of nowhere. And similarly on number 12, I have Jumpstart battery power bank. This may be optional but will be very helpful in case you get stuck in the middle of nowhere and no other car is coming up. But if you are short on budget, but at least carry Jumpstart cables. They may be very useful for you. The next big thing that comes to mind when you are on a Leh-Ladakh self-drive trip is the fact of running out of fuel in shortage of fuel pump nearby. You must plan for contingencies for running out of fuel or shortage of fuel in your remote Himalayan tours. So on number 13, at least you should carry couple of jerry cans or few Coke bottles that you can use to carry spare fuel with you. Similarly, on number 14, we have a 10 feet pipe that will be useful for transferring fuel from one vehicle to another. And on number 15, I have funnel for transferring the fuel. Don't forget this very important item. And number 16 is a thin piece of cloth which is very useful in filtering out various impurities, especially when you buy some black fuel in some remote villages in the Himalayas. Next in the categories is being stuck with your car in water crossing or slush or mud. It is a very common scenario in a self-drive trip to Leh-Ladakh or Spiti Valley, as people tend to neglect these things and sometimes get stuck in mud or slush. Sometimes it is really that ferocious water crossing, especially in afternoon time, that can catch your car in the middle and you're stuck over there. Following items will help you get unstuck from such situations. So number 17 on the list is a tow-away rope or a cable approximately 4 to 6 ton capacity. Next on the list is a shovel. It can be very helpful in situations where you have got your tire stuck in some mud or sand. Next on the list is a long stick or an iron rod which can act as a lever which can be helpful in various situations. Number 20, you should carry some tarpaulin which can be helpful in various situations for covering various parts of the car as well as your luggage. And number 21 is a small hammer which can again be used in multiple situations. Well, next category on the list is all about windshield and some patch-up work. I'm a very firm believer in taking care of my car's windshield because it is the only thing that provides me with driving comfort, ease and of course beautiful views outside. In case you do not have a clean windshield or a broken windshield, it will create all sort of problem for you. So let's look at what we have in this category. Number 22 is a call-in or a suitable windshield cleaner. Nothing to explain over there. You know what it is used for. Similarly on 23, I have old newspaper which can be very handy in cleaning windshield. Number 24 on the list is spare wipers in case the original one gets broken. Well, you cannot drive car in rains with wipers not working on for you, right? So it is very much worth the investment and it can easily be used in future as well. Number 25 on the list is adhesive tapes, both double-sided as well as insulation tapes. These can be useful in holding up some broken pieces and other general purposes too. Number 26 on the list is 2-3 pack of M-seals which can be used to hold up broken parts which cannot be fixed by tapes. Similarly on 27, I have 2-3 packs of Quick Fix or Fevikwik or Elfie that can be used to again fix some broken parts at a quick pace. Next category on the list is carrying some spares. Well, carrying more spare parts is completely optional for you in case you are confident about your car condition and own some Maruti or a Mahindra vehicle whose spare parts are easily available in these remote corners of the Himalayas. Well, you may find a mechanic or someone to help you like army folks or fellow travelers, but if you do not have a spare part or tools with you, they might not be able to help you out. And if you do not own a common brand car, then I will strongly advise that you are carrying these spare parts with you. Number 28 is spare headlight bulbs. Very important from a contingency perspective. Similarly, in 29, I have spare coolant as well as engine oil, which are again very important from contingency perspective. Maybe a small puncture in an engine oil sump leak the fuel or puncture in a coolant pipe leak the coolant. Next couple of items are spare clutch cable and spare accelerator cable. Number 32 on the list is spare air filter. It is optional if you have a new one and you can continue cleaning it regularly on your trip. But if you have an old one, I would definitely recommend carrying a spare one. Similarly on number 33, you can have some spare fuses carrying with you which can include a master fuse as well. Again optional, but it can be very handy or useful in case the need arises. Now in the last category, let's look at some of the items which can be very useful in numerous situations. Some of them will not only be useful in fixing the car related issues, but they will be very helpful in general purpose situations as well. So number 34 I have on the list is a Swiss knife or a cutter. This has helped me in numerous situations and I don't even recall those situations. I only know that I end up using it every now and then. It is a part of my basic travel kit and it is one of the best products that I have ever bought in my life. Number 35 on the list is a screwdriver set. Again, useful in many situations. Similarly, on 36, I have some spare assorted nuts and bolts, which can also be used in fixing various things. Number 37 on the list is a DC to AC converter. It is an extremely useful item often neglected. It helps you keep the batteries of your phone charged, camera batteries charged, or even laptop or iPhone or iPad charged. So owning such an inverter would very be helpful for a long-term perspective as well. Number 38 on the list is a torchlight or a flashlight. Number 39 is a fire extinguisher, again very optional, but you can carry it for contingency purposes. And last, number 40 on the list is carry a big drinking water bottle and plenty of snacks and dry fruits. So friends, this completes my recommended list of items that you should carry on a self-drive trip to Ladakh or Spiti Valley or Zanskar Valley or any remote trip in the Himalayas. Well, did I miss anything? If yes, please do share your thoughts or additions or edits to this list in the comment section of this video. They will be very handy for other self-driving enthusiasts like me as well. For your convenience, I have provided particular links to some of these items or products where you can directly buy from it. So now that you know if you can travel to Ladakh on a small car or not, and what things you should carry on a self-drive trip to Ladakh, in my next video I'm going to cover a very interesting topic which people often ask me, that what is the best car for Leh Ladakh road trip? So stay tuned my friends. Now in the end, if you found this video helpful, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And in case if you need any help or have any questions on your upcoming trip to the Himalayas, please feel free to leave a comment down below and I'll be more than happy to help you out right away. Till then my friends, Jule and please keep our Himalayas clean.